Good evening, everyone. I'm Morrison and I work as the Trust Fundraiser for the international development charity Tools for Self Reliance. I'm here tonight with our Chief Executive, Sarah Ingleby, and we're delighted to be able to tell you a bit about what we do and about one of our projects in Malawi this year that we'd love to get started. The Tools for Self Reliance was established 30 years ago, and we work with partners and community organisations at a grassroots level in Ghana, Malawi, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Uganda and Zambia. We help marginalised people living in impoverished communities, such as those affected by HIV and AIDS, who are often shunned by their communities, orphans, young people who have not had the opportunity to either go to school or finish their schooling, those with disabilities, and those living in very rural areas where there are very few job opportunities and where their livelihoods are greatly affected by the climate. We aim to help these people break free from the cycle of poverty that they find themselves in and give themselves the means to build themselves a better future and become self-reliant. We achieve this by addressing the need to both equip and train people. Our projects teach people practical skills in the form of vocational training, along with business and life skills, as well as providing people with the tools that they need to apply their trade. We know this model works because the people that we help tell us so. They tell us that training without tools and tools without training simply does not work. This is because they find themselves in a catch-22 situation, without the tools to generate an income and without the money to purchase tools. So the tools that we use in our projects are donated to us, and our UK volunteers play a very important part in helping us to refurbish the tools to put them into good quality toolkits, which we then send across with our projects. We have volunteer groups based all around the UK, and a lot of these take the form of men in sheds, who, contrary to popular belief, are not just in there to escape their other halves or read the newspaper in peace, but they're actually beavering away, producing and refurbishing tools and putting together toolkits for us. Last year in Africa, we helped over 3,000 people by training and equipping them to become self-employed or establish a small business group. People like Morris, who's from Sierra Leone. Morris is an orphan and he graduated from one of our training projects. Morris said, "I wanted to learn a new skill that would help me build a better life. I can now make beds, chairs, tables and other furniture. The training programme helped me to move on from the horrible things that happened in my past. Although I will never forget these things, but at least now I can earn money for myself." By giving people like Morris the chance to earn a sustainable income, their lives and those of their families can be transformed. They can buy roofs for their homes, improve their diets, pay for their children or siblings to attend school, and pay for medicine, which is often a case of life or death for them. Alina has also been able to transform her life. She says, "Before, I was crushing stones. This is a very hard job which I did for 14 hours a day, but I had no other way of making money. I do not have other family, but I have 5 small children. After the sewing training, life is very different. When we finished the course, me and 2 other ladies formed a group. We are now the Bravo Sisters, and we have a workshop we are renting and orders for school uniforms. Now I can earn better money and can provide a better life for my children." There are many more people like Morris and Alina who, giving a helping hand and the opportunity, can and will build a better life for themselves. In Malawi this year, we have 4 projects that will enable people to build a better future and feel that their lives are not lost. One of these projects will work with young people living below the poverty line. They are trapped in their situation as they don't have the money to go to one of the few training facilities where they can acquire skills, and with no job opportunities, many youths are unable to gain economic independence and obviously descend into crime and substance use and abuse and unsafe activities. Or they can end up on the streets in the main townships. Based on the success of our other projects in Malawi, we know that with your help, we can change the lives of many more people in this situation. Working with our partners in Malawi, this project entails 65 15 to 35-year-olds undertaking a 6 or 12-month training programme in a vocational trade, these being carpentry, tailoring, tinsmith or electrical installation, with business and life skills training and a start-up grant to get their business off the ground. The business and life skills training is an important part of the training programme, as many people have little or no literacy and numeracy skills. It is likely that for many people who take part in these projects, this will be their only opportunity to learn skills that will enable them to find meaningful employment and build their economic independence. It costs around £92 per person for the whole 6 months of the training and £184 per person for the 12 months training. We feel this is good value for money and enables people to sustain themselves economically and be able to make these basic human needs, including health, food, clothing and shelter for themselves and their dependents. But of course this isn't all your money would provide. It would also give people hope. Godfrey Chaffwell, who is now a trained carpenter thanks to people like you. And I'd like to share Godfrey's words with you, as I think these convey the impact that our help can make. Godfrey says, "We were losing hope. Now we have hope. Now we can live." Thank you for listening. We'd be truly grateful for any support you can give our work, which would help change lives by enabling people like Morris, Alina and Godfrey to build themselves a better future. Thank you.